Nick speaking, and welcome to this video. Right, another update on the living tomb formation that I'm painting up. Been working on the green, in actual fact I have finished the green. So quite a number of hours, going in with a base coat of warpstone green, then going over the top of that, just leaving the edges visible. I've gone in with the scorpion green, and the scorpion green, to get that nice bright colour, I had to go in with probably about 3 or 4 layers in total, just to make sure it wasn't too thick. So really happy how it's looking. I'm going to give you a closer look now and see what you think. Okay, so obviously I've got the vault there, just 2 halves sort of set up at the moment, but I'm going to give you a closer look at the 2 halves that aren't set up. So let's just zoom back out and get the camera into position. As I said, I'm struggling here because the thing's so big. Okay, so let's work on one of these. So hopefully this is going to focus in. There you go. So you can see I've got a really nice bright green there, matching in with the rest of my Necron army, and I've also sort of left that darker green on the outside there. Painted the eyes on that tomb spider and that big ball. I've also left like the dark green in that sort of pattern that's on the ball there as well. Looks pretty cool, I think. And inside, if you can see this, let's just try and zoom in. I've painted all of the eyes. 3 coats in total, 2 of the base coats and 1 of the highlights. And yeah, it worked out there's 123 scarabs on each one of these corner pieces, and there's 4 corner pieces. So yeah, there was a lot of eyes, but I think it was worth it. And although obviously in the obelisk version you're not going to see these, but when I do use it in the Tesseract Vault, you know, it's going to look pretty cool, and I know I've painted them, so I always like to go with the rule of, you know, if you can see it, you can paint it. So yeah, painted all of those. Pretty happy how they are looking. Oop. Also painted the little spider thing, if I can get this to focus. So painted him, that goes inside when you've got the actual vault itself. Looks pretty spooky, this guy. There. And the monoliths themselves, there's not actually much green to paint, to be fair, because it's all done obviously with green rods. But I have painted the doors. Well, I say painted all of them, I haven't painted them all, but what I have done is the green. So I did actually go for like a glowing effect on this, because I think glowing Necron symbols are always pretty cool. The skull in the middle would eventually be painted white, and the other 2 little symbols on there I'm going to paint gold. And I'm also considering painting the Necron symbols that are on here in a gold colour as well, just to bring the gold into the paint scheme, because I do have gold on in my army, and also just to break up that silver. So yeah, really happy how it is looking. Like I said, I've still got to go in now and do the details of the metalwork. So basically going with a bit of a wash, just in the recesses only. I'll be blacking in some areas as well. And then of course painting the symbols. So yeah, that is where I'm up to. So I'm really happy with my progress. Of course I've still got the Transcendent Catan to paint. That still's not even been primed yet. I'm still working out my colour. I have to admit, having seen how the tank is looking with the green, I am thinking that the Transcendent Catan really should be green inside this tank, but I'm not 100% decided, so let me know your thoughts on that. And of course I've got to work on the base as well, and that's quite a big base, so I need to work out what I'm going to put on there. I'm thinking maybe some giant crystals might be pretty cool, but we'll have to see. Right, that's it from me in this video. Thanks so much for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next one.